What up, YouTube? It's your boy Cobra. Last night I was streaming and I got to this point. I hate gender relations the way it is. How society likes to systematically oppress women and men separately for their own things, and then use that to pin it against each other. Women are sitting there going blaming men for everything. Men are sitting there blaming women for everything. And I'm sick of it. People ask how the fuck I'm feeling. I'm feeling just fantastic. It's the weekend. I got beer. I'm not complaining. I may be going bald and through a 6-year dry spell, but I do not care. It could be worse. Well, a couple days ago, I was watching Isaiah Butterfield, and there was this dude who was born on a dick. And he has confidence in finding love, and that's inspirational, to be honest. But people are pissed at Sydney Watson, and this is the video response I was going to do towards the end of last night, but the internet kept on cutting out. So let's fucking do this response. Check out that tactical soap. Now this Voodoo Imperial Ranger IPA is for 21 and up. So I had to age restrict the video before filming it.
All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're doing well out there. Hope you have a great time out there in internet land.
In internet land, yeah, it's going off the rails, man. Internet land, he says. Yeah, what a wonderful place it is to be on the YouTube.
If you guys can hear me all right, if the volume is good, let me know. It's been kind of a little weird here today. You know, dealing with this.
What do you want?
What a job that I don't hate.
I don't hate my job. I love my job. Better help
this. Oh, but hopefully you guys are good, doing good. Everything's working out all right. And it's good to see everybody here in the chat. What's up, everybody? To all the members, Lucy J, Ginger, Danielle, Fallout Zone, all you guys up here in the chat, BLT, Mimi, who else is here? Coke Fairy. Let's see what other members are here today on YouTube. Good to see.
Holy fuck, dude. It's not e-begging when you are a YouTube celebrity. Calling me an e-beggar shows you're jealous. It's not an e-begging stream, bud. This is a video response. There's no such thing as e-begging. That's just stupid. There are a lot of YouTubers who just demand you give them money, but me, I'm just like, if you can, it's cool. If not, that's cool too. I honestly appreciate y'all tuning in to watch the live stream.
Guys in the chat. Also over there on Rumble, what's up? A job done well. We got Do Not Mind Me. We got Danielle over there. And a couple other folks joining in. So make sure you're coming in, smashing the like button, liking the content. It helps us out. It helps us get out there in the algorithm. And that's what we are trying to do. I have a lot to talk about today, and I have a feeling I'm going to get pretty worked up today. So this is going to be a good one. I'm actually fairly excited to do this one because I really think that nobody else is going to have a good take on this. There might be one person who has a good take on this, but that's going to be about it. This is going to be one that I think it's just going to be me. It's going to be me out here with my opinion, and then everybody else is going to be off, try to do something else. They're going to distance themselves from me after this one. We're probably going to lose some subs. This is great. So let's get into this today. Let's get into this stuff. And by the way, you know, people, oh, it's the football game. Oh, the big game is on. If you are still watching the NFL after they've told you they are gay, and they've got that black national anthem up there, you know, they're going to have the Latino national anthem. They're going to have the Asian national anthem for the one Asian player, like the one guy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, so you're homophobic. You just lost a like, bud.
You might as well join the Murphys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Right off the bat, I can already tell this guy's a fucking asshole.
And what's up to everybody in the chat? Good to see you all over there. And locals, good to see the DJs on locals up.
Here's why I try not to be homophobic, even though I'm straight. You know, it's because how would it feel to have your sexuality persecuted? As long as you're not a sicko, who gives a fuck? I've been pretty forward with that. Yeah, Jesus. I tune into the fucking video because it's featuring Sydney Watson suing Blaze over Eliza Schaefer's alleged sexual harassment. And a lot of people are hating on Sydney Watson for this crap, calling her a grifter or whatever the fuck that is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to watch football, and if the NFL goes woke, as they say it, who cares? Who fucking cares? As long as you're not a sicko, who fucking cares? Jesus Christ. If it ain't gender relations pissing me off, it's the blatant homophobia and transphobia in our society. And the people out there who exhibit privilege in these modern times saying everything's phobic, everything's sexist, everything's racist, everything's blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't help when you got assholes like this going, you know, if you're still watching the NFL, and it's like, hey man, nothing wrong with being gay as long as you ain't a sicko.
House, what's going on? Squid, Three Beers, Mimi, Riser, Ralph, Peelhammer. Good to see you all over there in the house. So, what's up? Ice Cold Wolf, good to see you, brother. All right, let's jump right into it. I got a lot of shit to talk about today. But the first thing I want to say is, before we go anywhere, oh, Peberos, is your first live stream. Welcome to the Legal Mindset. All right, so let's do this. The first thing I'm going to do is do a little dance, right? Is do a little dance here, a little victory dance, because right now we've got confirmation that the Shane Cashman articles are gone. This is from my good friend Tug. I retweeted his thing here, but they have taken down all parts of the Shane Cashman article, probably because, like I said, I believe it was probably defamatory. There were some statements in there they were making about people that just weren't true. These guys pulled all of them. Why? Because they lost their credibility. They lost their credibility. The whole reason why Timcast was a thing, the thing that made them big, that made Timcast, was that they weren't the mainstream media. They were supposed to be more objective. They were supposed to not have these biases. They're supposed to look at things.
Blah, 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 get to Sydney Watson.
Right? But just because of that does not mean they're supposed to what they are. Speaking of accusations, I saw one that to me was kind of hilarious, which is Megan Hall filing a lawsuit claiming she was groomed. I gotta find this lawsuit, but if Officer McTrain is gonna allege she was groomed, I mean, this is next level. They understand those cosplay models. Cosplay models can never be a real model. They will never stand up on the catwalk. They'll never stand up in Victoria's Secret. They'll never be in Playboy. They'll never.
And fuck you, cosplay. And now he's going after cosplayers, dude. Okay, just because you don't deem it to be model worthy doesn't mean that there aren't tons of people who totally do it. Cosplaying's a real thing. You know, there are plenty of people who intimidate Ozzy Osbourne or Elvis Presley or whoever, you know, like
And any sort of, they'll never be on in porn, for example. They can't
I disagree. Cosplay porn is real. I'm sure it's a category. Just got to look it up.
do those things. They're unable to, but they say, "Oh, if I downgrade, I can become a cosplay model,
How is it? This guy's a fucking ass.
and now I can get all these simps because in the cosplay world, I'm top tier. In the real model,
This guy has no idea how cosplaying works, man. There are people like myself who are anime nerds, and you dress up in your character's costume, you know, kind of thing. And there's nothing wrong with it, man, as long as you ain't a sicko. Like this dude starts off talking about how, oh, if you still watch the NFL after they've gone woke, lol, you're dumb. And it's just like, fuck you, dude. Like, who honestly fucking cares? You know? You know what I did when they played the national anthem during the Super Bowl? I put my right hand over my heart and I took a knee. I did. And it was sang so beautifully at the Super Bowl that it literally made me tear up a little bit because I'm a proud American. And this country was founded on things like freedom and democracy, not freedom and hypocrisy, you know? Like you'll bitch when the LGBTQIAA plus attacks you for being straight and cisgendered, but then you turn around and attack them for their shit. And it's just the same thing with women and men, just back and forth, petty bullshit, dude.
industry, I won't even make the bench. I can't even warm the bench. I'm disqualified.
And the thing about cosplayers, it's not about being the best of the best. It's just about showing your love for your favorite anime, you know? It's fucking stupid.
But I can go warm the bench with cosplay. This is what they're doing right now. They're saying, hey, we can't do it in the left because they're all weirdos. They don't want pink hair. But if I go to the right, all I gotta do is just be mid. And if I'm mid, that's good enough. Don't settle for mid. Don't settle for these mid fake tradcon women. We're gonna talk about that, especially when it gets to that part of the complaint. Let's continue here. Did you see her comment that she won't name her abuser because it's liable? But she'll call it the rest of the world her traffickers precious. Yeah, that's the problem with Eliza Blue. Eliza Blue is ridiculous. Nate's in a $1 tip. Andrew, they have a joint LLC and they're going to have a regular show. He is fucked. Honestly, Jeremy is an idiot for doing that afterwards. From a business standpoint, that's dumb. And I'm just going to say, forget about it being even Sydney. Having a joint LLC with one other person is dumb. That is 90%, and more than that. I did this. I worked in this area. 95% of these small little companies, when you're starting up and it's two people.
You know what's really pissing me off? A lot of people are mad at Sydney Watson right now. And I'm like, okay, so y'all getting mad at Sydney Watson is just victim shaming. Fuck you. Hashtag I stand with Sydney. Hashtag fuck sexual harassments. Come at me, bro. Oh, hey, Cobra. I know what the fuck you're going to say, too. Hey, Cobra, quit simping for Sydney. And it's like, it's not even about that, dude. I don't even care if Sydney Watson fucks me or dates me or any of that. This is standing up for a human being. You take the question out of the fact of who cares if she's pretty? Who cares if she's a female? This is just basic. Hey, man, how would it feel if you were being accused of these things and it wasn't true kind of thing versus what if it was true and everyone just dogs on you for it because you're like, no, this is bullshit.
They break up because at one point you have an issue.
Because there were two sides to this coin. There are sometimes women do lie about sexual harassment slash rape, and it ruins a man's career, his life, and he's fucked like royally. 10 ways till fucking British Sunday, kind of thing. But and for women who lie about that, you know, eh, for like in cases when it's actually true, it ruins their credibility. And I'm not accusing Sydney of lying about it. I don't know the whole story. I don't know what went down. I do know, however, that when Sydney Watson was on the Eliza Schaefer show, fucking, there was that one dude that just straight up said "fuck you" to her face, and they kind of made Sydney the punching bag on that show, basically. That one fucking dude, I don't know his fucking name. He's got a big beard and he's bald, and yeah, you know who I'm talking about if you know the story, but.
That's going to be an angry. This is going to be something that's dissolved. Just forming an LLC is something you do not do with one other person.
So right off the bat, this guy's a lawyer, I guess, and he thinks he's better than everyone else because he went to law school. He's one of those people. And I'm not a lawyer by any stretch of the word, but like you shouldn't form an LLC with anyone or a joint, whatever the fuck he said. Joint. I love you, sweet leaf. That can happen if you're a business partner with people, man. Sometimes shit just goes awry and it sucks. This is why I am self-employed. I make YouTube videos, uh, and I sell my tactical soap and my T-shirts, and then I sell my magic wands on Etsy. So I appreciate the support, dudes. Now I did not ask for a single penny on any of my last couple of live streams. I just sat there and I bitched about gender relations. What I do. That women have it just as hard as men sometimes, and vice versa. So yeah, and I ended up with like $51 in my PayPal. So thank you for that. I'll be doing shout outs on that after I get done doing this video response and making a couple of wands. I got 4 more wands to make. Yeah, $51.01. I got a couple beers in the fridge, so I don't need any more alcohol to be honest. I'll just transfer that to my fucking bank account. That's called being a responsible adult. Like I'm been sitting here griping because my account's in the fucking negative. Like, oh jeez. Fuck me. I got $50 in my Cash App too. Damn, Daniel. Yeah, man. Let's cash that out. I take that $100 and just stick it in my bank account. My account went in the negative because I went ham on a Super Bowl party and it was worth it because I had a fun time with the Super Bowl. Hanging out with Walt and Angie watching the Super Bowl. We had wings, we had homemade brownies that Angie made. They were delicious. chips and dip. My buddy Walt wanted the Chiefs to win, so I was like, "Let's go Chiefs!" And then the Chiefs won, and I was like, "Yeah." And I'm gonna continue to back off from Ellen and not try anything. All the assholes who harass her and her family are just fucking jealous cocksuckers who don't have friends outside of the internet, and it's fucking sad. How's that for irony? And that just shows you my trolls are fucking obsessed, man. I don't gotta harass chicks that my trolls like to get inside their fucking penile tiny brain heads. I'm already there. Buy a t-shirt, you fuckers. Appreciate your support. Nah. Troll hunting season. Oh yeah, I took the troll la 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 troll face, and I photoshopped it to make it look like a crying little baby, like wah. There's nothing wrong with crying. It doesn't make you a baby, but I'm just saying. I photoshopped the troll face to make it look like it was crying its eyes out, red eyes, and fucking snot hanging off its nose, like it's the crying troll face. And I did it to mock all internet trolls, not just mine, but everyone's. Trolls are fucking losers, dude. And it's like the only reason my trolls like to scare off girls that I like is because they have no friends in real life. They cannot get a girlfriend. They have a harder time with girls than I do. Otherwise, you wouldn't. Like, I don't give a shit if Ellen dates me, dude. I got a legion of fangirls that want to fuck me. Like, my trolls can get bent, dude. But anyways,
I'll get to the point when I want to. This is the point. Ben SC says, quartering and sitting to a show together, he was very open about the fact that he and Sid are friends and have been for years. He said that he was not in a position to comment because he is not objective. Good. Okay. That's a better.
okay, so if you're allegedly Sydney Watson's friend, why would you sexually harass her then? Like, I think there's a lot of things that are not being said. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. And a lot of women who get sexually harassed and then their harasser goes away innocent, fucking that's gotta suck. Well, let me ask you this, and bear with me here, fuck sickos. But what if you were raped and then the person that raped you got away with it? They didn't face any consequences. It would be a slap in the face to you as a survivor. I don't like the word victim if I can help using it, so I'll say the word survivor. That sounds a lot more. eh. I will survive. Hey, hey, hey. I know you're back from outer space.
If that's what he said, if that's what he actually said, then you know what? That's a better comment. And at least he acknowledged his own.
So Eliza Schaefer claims to be one of Sydney's good friends. And I'm gonna stick up for Sydney Watson because she gave me a shout out. She's a very sweet girl, dude. When she gave me that shout out, she's like, shout out to King Cobra JFS. I hope you find what makes you happy in life, kind of thing. And it made me feel all warm and fuzzy, like, yeah, one of the cute female YouTubers I watch noticed me. Awesome. And honestly, I feel bad for Sydney in that respect because it's like, and because she said that, now my trolls fucking hate her guts. And it's just like, wow, because I got people that love and respect me and support me and you don't. That's what it is. That's why my trolls are stinking pissed. Check out that tactical soap, coupon code King Cobra. Women I've crushed on in the past or been around like the way I smell. Yeah. including Goth Felicia. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, ha, 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 ha. YouTube, you don't even fucking know. Ah, there's some seriously hot goth chicks in this town. It's ridiculous. I saw a really cute goth chick, what was it, a couple weeks back at Loaf and Jug. She was with some short tan dude. And I'm sizing this dude up like I could take him, but I'm not gonna try anything kind of thing, you know. It's just what it is. And I had my Maverick #3 on, and I had my facial hair just like this, like it is right now. And she was staring at me like this. Like part of her was starstruck. She could recognize I was King Cobra. And then part of her was turned on because of the soap. And part of her was like, hey, you're taller than what I have. You got more muscles and more facial hair. Ooh. I just gave her a casual smile like, what's up? And then I walked past her and went into Loaf and Jug, and I was like, damn, that chick with the black hair was fucking hot. Fuck me. And the dude who was with her was smiling like, yeah, I know who Cobra is. Like, I got the type that he likes. Yeah. I'm not even joking. She was the triple threat, man. Black hair, pale skin, green eyes. Uh-huh. And don't get it twisted. I would totally date a black girl. I'm not racist like that, dog. You know, I'm a little picky when it comes to my girls, but I don't see race. And like women are totally allowed to be shallow without people. If you try to judge a woman for being as shallow as men, you get accused of slut shaming. And I'm like,